Hello friends. Welcome. A little bit of an impromptu live stream for me today. My Lindy's gang came and I was gonna actually live stream. I see so many of you already in the live chat. I was gonna live stream like right almost immediately after finishing up on the Not Too Shabby channel. But my husband told me that I got a package and it was my watercolor paper. I had just told you guys on Jamie's channel that some friends in the Autumn Greetings pregame party, I think it was from that live stream, yeah, because Julie recommended this, and so we went and I bought it. and then, as I was shopping, I found this, and somebody from that previous live stream said that anything 100% cotton is going to be expensive. It doesn't matter what brand. This was not expensive. Not expensive. So, pretty, like, oh gosh, I should bring up my listing. I feel like, hold on, let me just bring up my Amazon. I feel like I want to say this, I think it's half of A4. I kind of want to say this was under $10. Wait, hold on. Let me look at my Amazon. This is 30 sheets, 8.3 by 5.8, $9.41 for 30 sheets. And it's 100% cotton. So it's pretty cool, right? And I think one of these is hot press. Can't remember. I was trying to get a hot press because everybody was saying that would be smoother. This one is for sure hot press, which is what, ooh, this is smooth. That's what Julie said to use because I was having problems with the technique that I'm experimenting with for my class at Autumn Greetings. I'm teaching my class live, so whatever I teach, it needs to work live. And it needs to work reliably live. I can't fake it. Pam, hi everybody who's already saying hi. I was just playing with Lindy's the other day. Yay! Yes, this is from Amazon. Both of these were from Amazon. I have my listing up. Hold on. So this was, I can put links in the, after the stream, I'll put links, but this one, oh no, I gave you the wrong, this was $7.99, $8. This one is $8, 100% cotton. This one, which is 25% cotton, bigger sheets though, $9.41. This is the one that's $9.41. But this Fabriano brand, they make artist grade stuff. This I think is maybe like not quite artist grade, but it's hot press, and it's 300 GSM. It's good stuff. Both of these are 300 GSM, so I don't know. We'll see how far after we swatch. Maybe I'll try my technique that I'm on this because it is smooth. I just felt it smooth like a baby's bottom. So. Well, that was the other thing, because I didn't want people to run out and go buying a bunch of different things, so I thought maybe I'll like test out a couple things, and but I was not having success with the watercolor paper that I'm about to swatch on. And then also after or during the Not Too Shabby stream, I realized I don't have like a rinse bucket. So I've got a rinse bucket for my water brush. But today what we're gonna do, because I got my new Lindy's gang, I just put in an order. I got 3 new sets. Let's see. I got Laurel Garden Chronicles. I think this is their Christmas one. Christmas cheer. How cool are those? I love them. So what I like to do is, do you guys swatch your stuff? This is my Lindy's gang swatch, which I didn't have the other day. Shame on me, as I was picking out colors. But okay, and I'll do links for sure. But afterwards, okay? So here's my code. If I do the fishtail, that means it's a flat. Not that you can't tell if you like do a little shimmer, like a little, you know. But it's just an easy, fast way. If it's the full tag, it's a shimmer. If it's a fishtail banner, it's a flat. But I have them all jumbled by color, not by collection. And then what I try to do is spritz, just spritz and have it have all the color explosion. And then I use a brush so that you can see what does it look like when you are going for like that more mottled kind of mixed media look, and then what do you get when you mix it all together to have like the one, you know, the one solid color. That way from the one swatch card I can sort of see both, and have a sense for both. So that's all I'm gonna do, and then we can I can serve some tea too. If you were with me live a moment ago, you probably already know, and if you get me talking long enough, maybe I'll share some new things, some more tea, different tea. Let's see. Let me get my. I don't think any of these are these all shimmer. Let me open these. I think they might be all shimmer. I'm too impatient to swatch. You gotta do it. It doesn't take too long. I feel like it's been super helpful to have. Let's see. Yeah, this is shimmer. And I am going to, oh darn. Okay. I thought maybe I didn't have a Sharpie. Maybe if you have like an acrylic marker, that would be good. Hopefully the Sharpie is going to be good enough. I just don't want it to bleed, because I do like to label these. I also want to maybe try to clear out an area to lay them flat to dry. I love swatching Lindy's because it's so easy to do. Because it's just like a little spritz, and then, you know, a little, you know, little swipe of your watercolor brush, and then you're good to go. But I'm just gonna use a not too shabby box. Put down a little paper towel. This will be my drying station. So as I swatch, I'll lay them on here to dry. Set them aside so that they don't get disturbed, because I do like to keep that color variation if I can. All right. Maybe I'll label it afterwards. All right. Hey Amanda, are your yeah, these are watercolor paper. Yep they are. They're watercolor, and they are, oh, I have Streamlabs still doing my guests. Hold on, let me change that real quick. They're watercolor, but I can't remember the brand because it was a bigger, like 9x12. Which I think is the same as that Fabriano I showed a second ago. And then I took it to my stack cutter and I chopped it in half to get stacks of 6x9. And then I took it out of its packaging, so I don't even know what brand it is. Okay. I like to do a little spritz on the back and a light spritz on the front. Just so that when I tap the powder on, it doesn't immediately just spread. And then let me grab big brush. Yeah, that looks like it's clean. Okay, and this is what I'll use to like do the at the bottom. So this set was, here's the book. This set is the Christmas cheer set. So this doesn't look very Christmassy, I'll be honest. This one is, oh, because it's coal. Coal in your stockings. This would be so good for a galaxy background, wouldn't it? Kind of loving that. Yeah, there's a pretty good chance, and Amanda would know about watercolors because she teaches it. There's a good chance what I'm using right now is Canson because it's so affordable. And I know I've purchased it before. So I'm gonna do a little tap. You don't really need a ton, but I might add more. And then I'm just gonna do a spritz to get it going and see if I need more. And definitely at the bottom I'll put a little bit more because I want to paint. So we get get a good idea for what the color would be if you were to paint with it. And then I'll just do a little something like this. See how different it looks? Like all the color variation. And then when this dries, it will kind of dissolve. And if you feel like you didn't get a good representation, you can always, because I wonder if this goes a little darker. I'm gonna tap a little bit more. Yeah, see how dark this gets? I mean, this stuff is so pigmented. It's crazy. You don't really need much at all. But I like leaving the top part nice and speckled like that so that I get an idea for all of the different colors that are, because you wouldn't know what all colors went into this just to see it all painted out like that. So this is Coal in Your Stocking. I don't smoosh with it ever. I don't usually color paint with it mixed in like this. I did actually for the first time in a long time, just over on the Not Too Shabby channel, I did paint with it. Dissolved the color entirely and then painted with it, but I don't normally. I normally just sprinkle and spritz. That's what I like to call it. So so that it looks more like that top portion, just a little sprinkle and spritz. This one's fun. This is, I was looking for more orange colors. This is Fruitcake and Fabulous. This feels very pumpkin-y, even though this is the Christmas set. Now the thing is that you could skip the light spritz at the start, but the thing is that what I found is if I sprinkle onto dry paper, when I hit it with a spray of water to dissolve the pigment sometimes goes flying. So I feel like having just that little bit of water to start, you can see it start to activate already. So it's grabbed onto some of that dry powder, so less of it's going to move around. So this is, I'm going to keep them in order. And then I'm trying to rinse out my brush every time. This is a pretty orange. I am trying to really get it. This is very pumpkin-y. That's pretty. This would be good for my fall leaves. But I can see, like, if you, maybe I'll bring everybody in a little. You can kind of see, like, how there's some of the dark purples in there, I think. I think it's purple. But look how different that looks. It's wild. I know, it's, so far, I'm not seeing Christmas in these. If I'm being very honest. I'll leave some of that water there. It'll just help the next one stay down. I don't mind if the back is a little bit stained a different color. And I spritz on the back because when you spritz onto your watercolor paper or any paper takes on water, it'll start to curl. But if you have some water from the back, it'll curl in one direction, and then once you start applying water on the front, it'll curl back. So it helps to keep your paper a little bit more level as you go. Plus, the water will help it stick to your glass mat also. And that'll also help to keep it nice and flat. Do I have purples? Yeah, I do. Are you looking for purples? Let me show you what I got in a purple. Carol, I've got purple. This is a flat. It is Monet All Day Water Lilies Lavender. This is a more bluey purple. This is a shimmer from Tea and Crumpets. Pemberley Pride Purple. This is pretty dark. This looks kind of close to what we just saw, but I think the one that we just made is more black. But this has a lot of the same colors, just probably in a different ratio. This is from Kissing Klimt, which I just learned is an artist in a famous painting. Alive and Kissing Cobalt. So there is, those are the only purples I have so far. Is this considered purple? This isn't purple, is it? There's purple in it, but down here, I don't know what color that is. What would you call this color down here? I don't know what color that is down there, but there are purples in this. If it counts. Oh, what was the name of that last one? That was from Vinny's View. Oh, Bring Down the House Brown. So I guess it's a brown. It doesn't really look brown. Mauve. I would say mauve, yeah. Magenta? Magenta is more red, isn't it? I don't have a good magenta, actually. I don't think they do. Oh, this one's a magenta. I think this is... well, maybe not. Maybe what we're about to swatch is going to be it. No, this is very... it looks very red. So this is Hollyberry Hustle. Hollyberry Hustle. I'll tap a little extra at the bottom so that it's really pigmented down there. I don't know, this looks more... it's not a super duper red. Let me tap a little bit more. I feel like there's more in this. And this, there's some clumps here. I just want to break. This one doesn't look like there's a ton of color variation. Well, that's pretty... I think that's pretty much it. This is pretty a light color. I thought this might be a little darker. It looks like cranberry. I feel like so far we're very Thanksgiving, not Christmas. That's my... I'm vibing on Thanksgiving right now, but maybe that's because I've been so... my headspace has been in autumn greetings. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I see a green coming up. I feel like that's gonna squarely put us into Christmas. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Do you all start your Christmas shopping this early? Because I know we're in Christmas in July for crafting. Do folks actually shop for Christmas presents this early? I mean, I haven't thought about Christmas shopping at all. Ooh, this is pretty. Greens and blues. Kind of my fave. You have started already, Amanda? Oh my. Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh, I like that. Oh, yes, that's so pretty. You can see there's lots of yellows and blues, of course. Because that's what makes green. But this is a very grassy green. I love it. Oh, you too, Sonia? You've started your Christmas shopping? I'm impressed. I haven't even thought about it. Alright, I'm getting a little muddy down here, so I'm gonna clean that just in case some of it starts to soak into the tops. Okay, last color in this collection. Ooh, look at this. Aqua Velva Christmas. I guess this is more of your winter Christmas. I'll do that. Oh, how fun. Shop a little each month all year long. So by October and November, you're done. Wow, you are on top of it. Nice. You too? Oh my. Like to be finished before Thanksgiving? Dang. Yeah, this is gonna be super pretty, and I am not mad at there being more teal in my collection. Although, I was looking at my swatch ring, I do feel like I have a lot in this spectrum of the rainbow. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be pretty. Did you, Julie? I mean, well worth it, right? Well worth it, I think. I bought this one mainly for the orange because I feel like I mean, yeah, you can mix your own, of course. But I kind of feel like I don't really feel like I have a good orange. Maybe, I mean, this is fuzzy peach. It's so light. I got a lot of these like light kind of coral peachy colors. This is the closest to orange I think I have, and it's not. It's coral. Pinky's up pink. I don't have anything that's orange. So I got this one mostly for the orange. It's probably another set. Well, the two other ones I got were 30% off. So, oh man, that's so pretty. So that's why I got those. And I have an eye on some other ones, but they weren't on sale. So, oh, that's pretty. This is a very aqua bluey teal. Oh, that's pretty. I love it. Yes, this counts. That's planning, Christmas planning. I mean, I'm not even thinking yet about Christmas, so I think you're ahead of the game. Love, love, love. Okay, so that was that was the Christmas cheer set. Let's dive into, I think these are newer. These collections were the newest ones. Look at this. These ones I think are going to be really earthy. Laurel Garden by Katie. Oh gosh, how do you pronounce her name? I don't want to try. I feel like I'll definitely get it wrong. They were when I got them. These ones were 30% off. The two ones by Katie P. And then and I think those were automatic discounts. They were already the price was already discounted. And so I have a coupon code LV Handcrafted, which gets you another 10% off. So it was 30% marked down, and then I got another 10% off. So I got it for a deal. Let me check their website real quick. I can find out. Let's see. Does she still have? Because she's doing. Oh, now it's cats and flats sale. So don't know if they have this. I think they're onto a different promotion now. Let's find out. But let me actually search, because sometimes things are on sale, but it's kind of unadvertised. Let's find out, shall we? Magicals. Just doing a little shopping. Oh, actually, let me share my screen so it doesn't seem like I'm not doing anything. I'm doing stuff. Okay, here. We can shop together. So this is Lindy's gang. Shop. Come on, don't go away. So this is their promotion right now. I want magicals. Let me see if I can find the actual set I'm using. Some of those I have. I kind of want to get Great White North, or the Northern Lights. I kind of feel like I want some of those earthy ones. This is what nope, it's not marked down anymore. It was marked down. I wanted this one, but it's sold out. Oh, Christmas Cheer sold out too. Sorry, friends. This one I got. I think that's what is that what I'm doing right now? No, I'm doing Laurel Gardens right now. I'm doing this one right now. But yeah, it's not marked down anymore. It was marked down to by 30%, which was awesome. But I think they're doing sales like all month long. And so just hang out on their, visit their Instagram, because I'm sure they post all of their sales and whatnot. I see how it is. Alright, so next row, let's get. And then these I just cut to 2 inches by, I think I cut them to 4.5, and then I have the Spellbinders tag punch. And that's all I do for that. Nothing special. Okay, so first color. Oh, I like this. This is peony for your thoughts. Like peony, the flower. Ooh. I think I got this because this is kind of orangey. Looking to fill out the orange in my Swatch ring. And I figure these are going to be great colors to experiment with for my Autumn Greetings class. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. Oh wow, look at that. That's super pretty. Let's mix it all together. It's a much more reddish. This is good. This helps with my orange spectrum, because the other orange that we did, the very pumpkin-y orange, it was very yellow, and this is more red. Where's Blossom? Is Blossom here? Because her favorite color is orange. She would be proud that I'm looking for all this orange to craft with. Alright, and these, when they dry, will have that really nice shimmer to them because they're all shimmer. Oh, Blossom, you are here. See, aren't you proud? All this orange I'm looking to incorporate into my stash. Okay, this one is, you know, I gotta say, like, down here, it's really hard to read. Wisteria, Hysteria. Their names are so fun, but I feel like it's hard to read at the bottom because it's so small. So, ooh, look at that. Oh, I love seeing. I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of this, just based off of that alone. This is really pretty. Wisteria, Hysteria. Oh, who was asking? Barbara, were you asking for purples? Ooh, there's a lot of water. Ooh, it's turning blue. It's very bluey. This is a very bluey. You know what's funny? When you mix it all, it does look very bluey. But when it's just spritz, it looks more reddish. Or is it just me? I'm just breaking some of the surface tension, get some of the water to come down to the bottom. Oh, Amanda, are you team purple? Yeah, I need another drying station. Is that first? Well, actually, I think I'm okay. This is the first one starting to not be completely dry, but dry enough to kind of move elsewhere off of the paper towels. So let's just set those aside. Clear the decks. Okay. Had to move around my drying station a little. Oh, I love that. So pretty. Yeah. No, Meg, I think I've asked you, because I know you're a fan of purple. Are you more of a bluey purple or like a reddish plummy purple? I'm guessing you're more of a blue purple. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, this might be good for my class. Twig it out. Yeah, it is twig it out. Blue purple. That's what I thought. Sometimes with the shimmer you get will be like a silver shimmer, and then sometimes it'll be a more gold shimmer. I think that just depends on the on whether it makes more sense to have something cool or something like a more warm. Oh, this is a good brown. Unlike, because that other one that was supposed to be brown, I think really did look more mauve. This looks more brown. Actually, let me just get a little bit, let me get a little bit more pigment on here. I don't think I ever said I hated orange. I just don't craft with it. Is that the same thing? That's not the same thing, is it? No. Yeah, see, this definitely gets more. Ooh, this is nice. I don't remember exactly that live, but that does sound like something I would say. Well, you're still here with me, even though I said that. For friends who don't know, Blossom loves orange. She's definitely hashtag Team Orange. All right. Two more in this. We got. So, was everybody at the Not Too Shabby live stream of mine like an hour or so, 2 hours ago, or so? Did you all get the scoop on Autumn's greetings and and all the tea and news about the community harvest event? If you don't have the slightest idea what I'm talking about, let me know. I can spill. Ooh, this is gonna be lovely. This is Hello Buttercup. This is gorgeous. Okay, I gotta really make sure my brush is rinsed out really well because it had brown a second ago. Wow. That's a very nice yellow. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, you don't know Elisa? Okay. Waiting on tea. Susan, you were there on the Not Too Shabby live, right? Okay, let me spill some tea. And if you were already there and you heard tea from that tea service, I'll spill some new tea here, just so you get something new for being here. Well, Autumn Greetings is a virtual craft retreat happening in September, and it's by Not Too Shabby. I get to live host it, and so it's going to be a mix of live crafting and fun and games and pre-recorded events, and there is an exclusive retreat kit that you can buy. And what's really cool is that it was just announced that we're doing a community harvest, which is basically, you know how with Kickstarters, like the more people who back up a Kickstarter project, the more like stretch goals or bonus prizes get added. Well, it's sort of that concept. So there are 6 milestones, and the instructors of the Autumn Greetings event some of them have optionally, oh, this is gorgeous. This is more of a bluey green, because there was a more grassy green in the Christmas one, but this feels more bluey. So the instructors at the Autumn Greetings, some of them have volunteered to create or give some extra bonuses if we sell enough kits. And so there are 6 milestones, and that means at least 6 bonus rewards. And when those rewards unlock, everybody who has purchased a ticket will actually get that bonus. So let me share this little graphic. So this is that one right there. So that is the graphic to be looking for. So we're gonna start promoting. Well, it's already started to be promoted. I know Julie and Alicia, I saw them post their rewards that they're contributing. And I really, I don't know what else might happen but after this point, but I really hope really hope that we sell enough tickets to hit the Acorn milestone, because the Acorn milestone is has 3 people. Oh, that was the last one. Okay, I'm gonna open up the next set. The Acorn milestone has 3 instructors who are contributing rewards, and they are all going to have a invite only homework prep live stream. And so this will happen probably in the week leading up to the September 18th and 19th event. And then that way you'll have your kits and you can, prep along with us. And I say us because I'm one of the people who will be live streaming and doing a homework prep. So who else is doing homework prep? Oh, check this out. This is from Garden Chronicles, Teal Trellis Tales. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Also live streaming will be Lala, who is Mommy Guide Inc. She's gonna walk you through her homework prep. Christy Marcotte is kind enough she did her homework prep as a pre-recorded, and so you'll be able to find Christy's homework prep on her channel as a pre-recorded. But Lala will be hosting hers live, and only if we get to unlock the Acorn Harvest, and only for retreat ticket holders. Also live streaming will be Alicia, who is Call Me Crafty Al. She's gonna do homework prep for her class, which is exciting. And if you didn't see Alicia's update, she did post an update that she's making an exclusive printable sheet that she's designing to actually work with Teresa's One and Done die. So if you don't already have that, don't sweat it. It's okay. It's not required to follow along with her class, but it'll just, it's just a nicer look if you want to use her printable with the die. And if you purchase your kit already and you would actually like to add Teresa's One and Done, make sure to check that you don't already have it. I'll show you what it looks like. And if you don't already have it, you can still add it to your order. Just let Jamie know. There's a contact form on Jamie's website. I really like that last color. I hope that dries by the time I'm done streaming so we can look at it once it's dry. So I really hope we at the very least get to Acorn. I think we can get all the way there. Getting all the way to the end, I'll tell you now, Jamie's extras and bonuses are at the pumpkin level, of course. So we've saved the best to last. Jamie's prizes for everybody, or extra bonuses for everybody, is if we sell out all of the kits. So so hopefully we can get there. At the moment, we are, I think, around over 80% of the way to unlocking the very first reward, which is from Julie. And so we are very nearly there on the first one. Okay, so pretty close. We're about, I think, over 60% of the way to the Acorn level. So we're getting there. I think it's very possible. But if you've already purchased a ticket, thank you, because you're helping us. You're helping us get those amazing extras and those awesome goodies. And if you haven't yet purchased a ticket, I hope you'll at least consider getting a ticket and checking it out. And I'll let me show you. This one is Julie's. Yeah, we're over 80%. She's the first reward, and she's put together an exclusive digital sentiment sheet. Now, all of these rewards are exclusive only for retreat ticket holders, so you need to buy the exclusive retreat kit. And if you do, you won't regret it, because you're gonna get all of these extras. And so the more tickets we sell, the more prizes get and bonuses get unlocked, and the better value for money you got on your kit. All right, one last set to swatch, and then I think I want to have a little play with that new Fabriano. Julie, were you here when I Julie, were you here when I started? I ordered it, and it came today while I was streaming on Not Too Shabby. And Julie, I found this 100%, and this it's smaller, but it was only like $8. We're gonna play with those. After I finish swatching this. Oh, I found another purple. I'm pretty sure this is why I chose these, to really beef up my rainbow. This is Violet Bloom Banter. Yay! You got my ATC. I'm so glad my mail is making it out to people. Yeah. Jamie said 80%, but we're actually over. It's more like 87. But the graphics that you see, I'm not going to make graphics for like every single percentage, so when you see the instructor share, it'll just be a nice round number, whatever's closest. Oh, this is going to be pretty. I think I've tapped out too much. Less is more, friends. Less is more. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. This is your more plummy purple. That's so pretty. That's a really pretty purple. I do have to say, I think I'm more of a bluey purple person, but not hating that. Kind of loving it, in fact. Okay, let's... I need to rotate my drying station again. I think the first set is pretty dry. Now, I'm fairly certain, because I was told, cold press watercolor is your more textured one, which is what I have. I believe that's what I'm using right now, but I'm excited to try this hot press Fabriano one that I just ordered because it's smoother and I can feel the difference. It is definitely smoother. And I'm really hoping that helps with... I'm going to try that stenciling with the Harvest Leaf stencil again. See if it works. Okay, just shifted things around a little bit so I have room for this. Okay, I think I might have had a little bit of dry powder at the top, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, cold press equals textured. I have such a hard time remembering that for some reason. But you know what's weird? Lila said that cold press is more expensive. I would have thought that hot press was more expensive because hot press goes through an extra processing step to roll it out smooth. So this is Peony Pink Party. There's so much pink in on my swatch ring. I feel like nothing against it, but I feel like they need to add more. I feel like because these are curated sets by certain designers, I think everybody loves pink. So everybody's got a pink in their collection. But I feel like we need more... I feel like we need more browns, honestly. That's why I really wanted that one that was sold out. I think Field Notes or something like that. Ooh, that's pretty. So, look at my shop towel. This is all like Lindy's gang cleanup. Actually, what I should be doing is like soaking all of this extra with extra watercolor cardstock. instead of just a shop towel, because that's all pretty. That is a very bright, bright pink. I did get a lot of it here, so let me use some extra. But yeah, so I would have thought that hot press was more expensive, but Lala said cold press is more expensive because it's actually better quality. Like, it's more what artists want in a watercolor paper. I never knew that. And she also told us that watercolor paper expires. Like, the absorbency changes. So who knew? I wonder if they have dates on them. Right? Yeah, a more golden. I feel like this, though, this is turning out to be really pretty. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? This is that golden brown. That was from this. Twig It Out. I think that turned out really nice. What am I up to? This one. I'm keeping everything in order. The order that I swatch it, because they're not like, none of it's labeled yet. So I'll know later when everything dries. But I would like some more of the richer colors, but that's why I wanted some of those older sets, like that Northern Lights one looked really nice. And I kind of want, when if you guys see a sale, let me know, because I kind of want to get some of those older ones that have a little bit more of those darker, more earthy colors. That's why this garden set, both of these collections are very garden themed, and so there are a lot of earthy colors here, but that Northern Lights, and there's another one, was really nice. Okay, I gotta make sure this is rinsed out real well, because there was red in it before. Okay. Ooh. This is a very bright, sunshiny yellow. Look at that. I think I need to hit this a little more up here. I don't want to use my brush. I feel like I have dry powder up here. Maybe I will hit it with my brush. I don't want too much water, but this color doesn't seem to have a lot of color variation, so I don't think I'm going to lose too much by just tapping it. That's pretty. That's a really nice. I do feel like I have a good number of yellows, though. Oh, you know what I also want? Maybe I just should say I want them all. I also want to get some more flats, because when the Autumn Greetings technique, it's no, these are all shimmer. Yeah, that's what made me think of that Meg, because I feel like I want some more flats. I think I only have one set that is flats, but nice as the shimmers are, sometimes you don't want that. And for the Autumn Greetings leaves, I really like the combination of like a little bit of just a smidge of your shimmer with over top of flats, because that's what I did with this. It was like, oh, my hand's kind of wet, but it was mostly flats, and then just one of the colors that I used has the shimmer. So that's why you only see shimmer in some spots. It's a little bit more noticeable with the yellow, because like on this side it's like totally flat, no shimmer at all. And then same with the greens, it was the more bluey green that had the shimmer, and you can see it's a silver shimmer, Whereas down here, it's a more gold shimmer. In the yellows, it's a more gold shimmer. I wasn't really paying attention when I picked out that green, because I don't think I would have gone for the silver shimmer, but oh well. Okay, this one is Vintage Vines. Vintage Vines. It does make it look wet. It's just like that sparkle is just really, it's really nice. But a flat is just it's pretty too. And the having what I like, I'll show you with these when they're done drying. I like mixing flats with the shimmer because then you have that contrast of there's shimmer, but it's just not like all over, you know? Ooh. Ooh, there's a lot happening here. Look at all that. Look at all the colors. Oh, this is a green. Y'all, does that look like what we got? I did not know this was a green. I'm liking it, but I thought I was getting brown. This is why we swatch, friends. I don't want to spritz on this too much because look at that color variation, like the blues. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I'll show you. Like this panel, Meg, I like the colors, but I don't like the silver that happened once it dried. So it's exactly what you said. It's just like it covers the colors too much. And I think it's because I use almost like all shimmer powders. If I had just done like one or two shimmers and then made flats, you know, use more of the flats in between, you would just get like a hint. But I don't really like that. It's too silver. So yeah, this is Vintage Vines. I mean, I don't know. I know vines are green, so yeah, if you go by the name. But I would have been going by just, if I didn't swatch, I would be going by this, and that does not look like that. But I like that. So, kind of moldy. No, this is more mossy. This is, oh, the moldy. Oh, this one looks moldy? Yeah, this does look moldy, doesn't it? It looks kind of gross. No, now I can't unsee that, Carol. Thanks. You will? Okay, maybe you'll find it in some Happy Mail. Because I'm not a fan of it. Especially now that Carol's got it in my head that it looks like mold. And I don't know if that's what you were talking about or if it's this, but it's stuck now. Okay, all done. That was the last one. You're not sorry, Carol. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so, so I'm done with the swatches. Let's circle back. Oh, these are the very first ones are pretty dry. So here's how it looks, and then here's how it looks up close. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And then I didn't do a great job of like really mixing, but this is, so I always swatch this way so that I can really see, you know, what are all the colors, because sometimes, you know, you give it a spritz. Like the other day I was live streaming and just playing with these, and there were some weird colors coming in. Like pinks and blues for my autumn leaves. And so that's why I like swatching this way, so that you know, well, you might not always be able to tell, but at least hopefully. So as these dry, I'm gonna keep them with their bottle. And then this one, look at that. This is definitely pumpkin. Like, don't you just think pumpkin when you see this? Look at that. This one I did a much better job painting it on the bottom. But I love that. I lost a little bit of that dark purple, but I'm glad some of that stuck around. It's so surprising, isn't it? Like, I'm just so surprised that, like, if I were to look at this, I would not have thought that that pigment went into making that. But then again, I'm not an artist and I don't know how to mix colors. So that's why. But it's just fantastic. Gorgeous. And so these ones I'm showing are part of the Christmas cheer, which, sorry, it's sold out already. We just learned that. And then this one, you know, the shimmer on these is nice. They're pretty subtle. And it's all over, so there's no real contrast. But this one doesn't have a ton of colors mixed into it. It turned out a lot lighter. See, this is the packaging label. But this is what we got. It's kind of different. That's gorgeous. That I really like. All those colors. I think I like the greens a lot because you get all of the blues in there and the yellows. So that's there. This one, the label's pretty good. I think the label matches it pretty darn good. This one too. I think the label does pretty good on that one. I feel like this one's pretty off. They can't all be spot on. Oh man, the shimmer on this is really nice. It's look at that shimmer. It's really subtle, but really nice. Like it. And look at the color variation. I mean, this again, I would not have thought in this there would be that color. That's why it's so fun when you hit it. Like, my favorite technique, the reason why I almost always just do a tap and spritz instead of painting is because those little surprises I just love to see, and I try to preserve those as much as I can. This is the Aqua Velva. Because it is just like, oh, that little bit of surprise. Yeah, that's a good point. I tried just now to shake them up a little bit, but I don't always when I go to craft with them. So that's a really good reminder, because I don't always do that, but this is a very good point. Alright, so the next series I think is not completely dry, but we can take a peek. This, oh, you know what color this is? This is like persimmon. You know, because persimmon, it's orange, but I feel like it's more reddish orange. Oh, no. This is not persimmon. This is papaya, like a ripe papaya. Oh my gosh, I should be asked to name these. This is penny for your thoughts, like a penny for your thoughts. This label's really good. Papaya though, I would have named this papaya. Oh, did we get Jinx on which? Jinx on persimmon. But I think papaya is better. I think papaya is actually... Man, I'm getting hungry, friends. Okay, next. Oh, Meg. This is going to be the one that you love. It's a little wet still. Oh my gosh. Meg, look at that. Look at the shimmer. It's blues. It's the blues that are the shimmer in this. Whoa. It's almost like the purples are your flats, and then the blue, there's like a shimmer, like the all over color is the blue shimmer. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's lovely. I like that one a lot. Which one? This was the wisteria, right? Yeah, wisteria, hysteria. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. This one I think we like too. This one, golden brown. Oh man, that's nice. Look at that. I mean, this is all over shimmer, but I feel like it doesn't cover the color. I feel like it adds to it, just like the last one. It really adds to it. That last one that looked moldy, man, I'm just not a fan of it. Like, overall, if you look far, like, away, it looks okay, but I just don't really like it. Meg likes it. I might give it to her. Oh, I like this one too. I think this was this Buttercup? There's not a lot of color variation, but it's just a really lovely, and there's like a gold shimmer to it. Let me see if this is Buttercup. Hello, Buttercup. Pretty good on the label. See, some of these, I think the label is really spot on. And others, not so much. This is such a great, I like this green. I don't know, not sure. This must have had a lot of water here. Because we got the little splash with the color variation there. There must have been a lot of water that pooled up there. And then this is a very grassy green. I like that a lot. See how they're pretty similar though, aren't they? These two. I feel like this has some more grays in it, like some darker colors, and this feels more vibrant in springtime. This was Lazing in the Laurels. Lazing in the Laurels. This definitely has more of the blues, and this has more of the yellows. But it feels like this is like more gray, you know? It's like toned down a little bit. Yeah. I have found that it's for friends who don't swatch, this is actually kind of fun. I mean, I don't swatch all things, but Lindy's Gang, I don't order them all that often. When I do order them, I do get like 2 or 3 sets like I did today. And it is kind of fun just because seeing all these colors, it is very evocative of different emotions, and it's fun to see, especially when you see them. This isn't completely dry, but look, oh man, look at that. See, okay, you look at it straight on, it looks like this. Tilt it and check out, there's gold shimmer. Boop. Boop. Look at that. So this is why I like to just tap and spritz, because then you get, it's more mottled. You know, the gold, it's not everywhere. Like when you paint it, it's everywhere, which is still lovely, but I'm just a real big fan of just the top portion. But today I actually painted mermaid skin. You know, I was thinking of dragon scales, but mermaid skin works too. I enjoy swatching as much as crafting with, yeah, it's fun, right? I mean, I really enjoy it. I mean, maybe not for all things, but I really enjoy Lindy's Gang swatching, because I just like playing with the Lindy's Gangs, because it's so pretty and you don't know what you're gonna get. No, okay, so this one I don't know how I feel, because I think the shimmer is like a silver, if you look at it. But dang, that looks good. That top portion there. But see, this is one where it's gonna get that moldy effect, I kind of feel. Let me see. Because that's what this is. It was like a silver shimmer in one of the colors. It doesn't look as bad here, though. I don't know. Maybe I did something weird on that other one. I'm not too sure what I did to get that other one to look the way it did, or look the way it does. This one doesn't have a ton of color variation. And honestly, it's supposed to be a shimmer, but I don't see it. Like, even in person, put it right up to my face, I don't see it. the shimmer. Maybe there's a couple sparkles that here and there, but what is this? This is really lovely though. Peony Pink Party. This is supposed to be a shimmer. I don't see the shimmer. But I like the color. Isn't this magenta? Is this magenta or is this more like, is this a hot pink? This really, it says it's a shimmer, but I don't see it. It does say shimmer, but I totally am not seeing any shimmer on that. Oh, this is another one. That's pretty. And this one you can see. It does have shimmer. But because it's gold and it's yellow, it's very subtle. But you can see the yellows are different. This is more like a straw, even though this was buttercup, and this feels more like a lemonade. Daffodil Drama. Oh, I like the names. Ooh, those two together look pretty. Yeah, okay, it looks like a hot pink. Caution tape yellow. Yeah, it's a nice array. You know, in the gardens, I think Katie's collection, there was one that was really light pastel colors. In retrospect, maybe I should have gotten that as well. This was the last one. It's not completely dry yet, but getting there. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? And then this isn't dry 100%, so the shimmer is not going to come through quite as well. Because there's still like, I can still see the water moving on the surface. But look how pretty that is. I love it so much. It's so gorgeous. I'm out of screen space. Sorry. But that one, I mean, I thought I was getting a brown, but I definitely see this in that section there. Like right there. That matches this bottle pretty well, actually. But down here, the all over, I don't think really matches. But that's why I like to swatch, especially with Lindy's, because you don't know what you're gonna get. And sometimes the label, it's hard with the label, you know, because screens, printers, all that, all those variables, you know, can really change things up. So I'm happy to be adding, it looks like I've got a couple of new orange colors that I get to add to this. So I've got some light peachy colors, but it'll be nice to have that orange, those two oranges in here. I feel like yellows, they do pretty well. Here's yellow. Actually, the two new ones that I got, I think are going to be good additions. Oh, because, yeah, I only really have the one yellow. These other ones are more, they're very light, and then this one's like that straw color. I think it's hay, roll in the hay. I've been using this a lot, actually, with my autumn leaves. And so, yeah, the yellows would be a really nice addition. Greens, I've got some good greens, but a lot of them are tending towards the teal. So the you know, two greens that I have are going to be great. And obviously I'm a sucker for anything teal, so that section of my swatch ring is really well represented. Like really well represented. Blues are very well represented in my swatch ring too. I got a lot of blues. It's nice. This is kind of a bluey. There's a little bit of purples in there. But it's great to have some new purples to add to the ring. So like that. So pinks, I didn't get a ton of pinks with this purchase, but intentionally so, because look at, they do pinks pretty well. I have a lot of pinks. Some of them very similar to each other already. Like this one, I feel like it's a lighter color to that, but very similar. That was Tea and Crumpets. So, and then that one, I feel like this is the one that most doesn't hit the red. I mean, this is supposed to be Christmas. So I kind of feel like I really wanted something like super saturated red. Like a proper red. Everything I have I feel like is pink. Maybe this one's, I mean, even this I feel like is kind of plummy. But I wanted red. I was thinking I was gonna get that like super red with that, but not so much. Alright, so the digital items for Community Harvest you mentioned earlier for yes. So it's actually only available to retreat kit holders, not the class only ticket. And so yeah, I do. I thought I was getting it with this though. Sadly, not the case. Okay, so let me spill a little bit more tea on this subject here. So the Autumn Greetings Community Harvest is just a fun little promotion that was announced last night / this morning. And what this is for the Not Too Shabby Autumn Greetings virtual craft retreat that is being held September 18th and 19th. But this in particular is kind of like a Kickstarter campaign where the more kits we sell, the more bonuses get unlocked for everybody who orders a kit. So the more we sell, the more value gets added to your kit purchase. At the moment, there's an early bird special. So if you want to order, if you get your order in before the July 20th deadline, then you're going to get a mystery surprise bonus item in your kit. You're gonna get included in a raffle drawing for $100 gift voucher to shop again at the Not Too Shabby shop. So basically, one person is essentially going to get their the cost of their kit back and then some, because the kit is $95, and so that is if you order before July 20th. Hopefully everybody can get their orders in by then so that you can take advantage of those bonuses and be in for that amazing raffle. And if you're still watching, I'll share this with you since it's just us here. Okay, here are, let's actually share it this way, hon. Let me grab the graphic and share that as a graphic, so you can see it nice and big. Here are the contributors to all of the rewards. So, Julie is, and she's already shared this, so I'm not spilling any tea here. Julie is the first bonus. This is a digital sentiment printable that is exclusive and will only, we're like over 80%, we're almost 90% there on this level. So once this unlocks, all of the rewards will be emailed to retreat kit holders later when we get a little bit closer to the event. But when this unlocks, everybody who orders a kit will get it. And so there is, oh, sorry, what was this? I'm sorry, my sound was strange. What is the, Carol, the early bird special ends July 20th. And then after the 20th, it'll be limited stock. And unless we sell out, the last day to order in order to get your kit in time for the retreat will be September 1st. So technically, if we still have kits to sell, technically, you can order it until it sells out. But September 1st would be the deadline to get your kits in time. And because Jamie puts her manufacturing order in on the 21st, she's not going to order a ton extra. So it may sell out before then. Well, hopefully it sells out before then, in fact. So, nice. See, and you even got a 10% discount. Perfect. So that's awesome. Congrats. Yeah, they're so like they're if you order the kit, it's above the free shipping threshold. I think you get the free these are Jamie's standard promotion. Free shipping at 75, free gift at 65. Ordering the kit gets you both of those things. Plus, you're going to get the mystery bonus item because that's the early bird special right now. Plus, your name goes into a drawing for that $100 gift voucher to shop again later. And if you're a not too shabby fan, you know you're going to use that. Um, so, so that basically gets you the cost of your kit back. Um, so Julie has contributed the first bonus. I'm not going to talk about what Jamie is contributing for the second bonus. I'm going to skip right ahead to the acorn harvest because this is the one that I really, really want us to all hit. I mean, I want us to make it all the way to pumpkin, but I really hope that we can all hit this one quickly because this is private homework prep live streams from three of us. Three of us. So there is Alicia. She's gonna do a homework prep live stream. This is invite only to retreat kit ticket holders. So basically, if we unlock Acorn and we get this bonus, you're gonna get, if you bought a ticket for your ticket price, you're gonna get 3 additional live streams. And you can do your homework right alongside the instructors. So Alicia is gonna have a private live stream to do homework for her class. Lala, Mommy Guide Inc. will do a private live stream for her class. And I'm gonna do a live stream for all of the other classes. So, between our 3 live streams, which will be scheduled in that week leading up to the event itself, you can prep. If you watch all 3 of them, you'll be prepping your homework live with one of us instructors. So that's 3 extra live streams. Homework prepping together makes it a little bit more fun to all do together. And Alicia and Lala are live streaming for their classes. So what better source than to learn from the instructor, yourself live and get to ask any questions. And then, man, friends, I've got to prep for the rest of the classes. So my stream's gonna be long. I'm a slow crafter for one, and I'm prepping for not all of the classes. So Alicia's prepping hers, Lala's prepping hers. Christy Marcotte will have a pre-recorded video on her channel. I don't need to prep mine because mine is my prep will be on day one of the retreat that I'm doing live. So that's already 4 of the classes. So I guess that's half. So I'm prepping for the other 4 classes. And I'm belly aching about it, but truth be told, I think 2 of them, there's really hardly any prep. So really, I'm only prepping 2 classes. Okay, I guess I shouldn't complain. And then other contributors to the rewards, I'm contributing something for the sunflower bonus and for the apple harvest. And I'm gonna tell you now, the pumpkin harvest with Jamie's reward, it's it's big. It's good. This is a really good one. Everybody's gonna really want this. And I think you're going to be able to use what she's offering. Plus, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I might tell you what the pumpkin bonus is. Maybe I'll tell you what some of the other rewards are if you join me next Monday, July 20th. I'm going to live stream again. We're going to do a little more pre-game partying with some of the other retreat instructors who are on the design team. And maybe you all can twist my arm into giving even more, spilling even more tea next week. But for now, mum's the word. Mum's the word. So if you did already buy your ticket, spread the word. When you see these promotions coming out, help us to spread the word. Each of the instructors, I've made them a graphic that looks a little something like this. And so when you see them sharing this to their socials, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, if you bought your ticket, you've actually done quite a bit to helping us get to those rewards. But maybe spread the word and get other people to notice this event. And hopefully we can get more people to buy the kit. And, even if they're just checking it out and hang out with us for free on that first day of the event, that's cool too. I know lots of people are on no buys, and that's totally okay. But at least they'll know about the event, and hopefully we can unlock all of the fun prizes and extras. What's one of yours? Oh man. I hate when you all ask me direct questions because you all know I'm not shy to answer questions. I was hoping no one would ask. Um, what is I don't Okay, join me next week. I will for sure tell you one of mine next week. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you one of mine now. And oh, but I haven't for sure decided if that's what I'm doing. Okay. Um, uh, Bag. I'm supposed to be on a no buy, but it didn't stick. Oh. Okay, I know. Okay, actually, oh, let's do this. You're still here? Let's do I'll do a poll. You guys can decide. Oh, yes. Oh, aren't you glad you stayed? Okay. What should my harvest bonus be? Okay, here are your options. Exclusive or whatever you guys decide, I will strongly consider it. I like saying it that way because then I'm not obligated. Okay, friends. Okay. Oh, I didn't put that as an option, Susan. But these are your options. Type one, if my harvest bonus should be an exclusive easy card making kit, or type two, if you would like an extra project tutorial. I'll record it real time, and it'll just be for you all. It won't be public on my channel. So I want to caveat the voting by saying I would take this under advisement. But dang, everybody's going with number one, eh? Hey, wait a second, Meg. Meg put a one, and then Meg put a two. So which one counted? Did it count your vote on both? Did it count both, do you think, Meg? Is that how the poll works? Aw, thanks, Carol. Oh, I like that. I like that so many people like the easy card making kit. Y'all do not take after Meg. She broke the poll. Oh no. Oh, okay. It didn't count your second one. I thought you broke the poll, Meg. I can't tell. Let me hold on. Let me see. No, it didn't count. It didn't count your twos because I got 11 votes for one and only one vote for two. So it only counted one person's vote for two. So that must have been Susan because she didn't try to change her answer. Three, all of the above. Hi, Danielle. Okay, Barbara tried to stop trying to break the poll. But now we know. Now we know that only your first vote counts. Because I didn't know that before, actually. So, yes, that's what I mean. Susan did not cheat. I think Susan's was the one that counted. Okay, so, you know what's so curious? I feel like I'm so out of touch with you guys. My first instinct was to do an exclusive easy card making kit. And then I thought, oh, maybe like an extra class would be better. And so I was gonna change it to the extra project tutorial. But I love getting your all's feedback. So that's okay. This is good for me because I'll do the extra card making kit then. And we'll make this the sunflower stage so that hopefully it's easier to unlock. Girl, do not even. Look who's working for you all. Class with a kit. Dang, girl, you know how to put the requests in. I do not know how Drea live streams every day. I mean, this is my second live stream today, but it's like a once in a while. It's only because my Lindy's gang came in and they knew I would be here. It literally would have taken me this long to do on my own, even if I wasn't chatting. Because, I don't chat. I chatted with you all, but I feel like I would have been here most of that time anyhow. I know Susan's working. Susan's working for you all. She's so good, so good. And plus, I think Susan was the one who asked me the question directly. What is one of my? Yeah, Susan got this all started. Susan, you're good, my friend. You're good at getting the tea. I love you. Uh, Jeez. Class with a kid and a Meg Digi. Oh my. Oh my. I'll try to twist Meg's arm, but she's not even teaching at this retreat. Oh, I love you all. You're so funny. Okay, friends. Easy card making kit it is. Coming right up. Just for you all. Um What's option four? Scarecrow love. Oh, wouldn't that have been cute? A scarecrow? Oh my gosh, that would be adorable. Um, all right, so we have a very clear winner. So I guess the card making kit makes sense because then you all like have something to craft. So that definitely makes sense. See, I should really go with that was my first instinct. But then I talked myself out of it. I'm really glad actually that you guys asked so that I could do this poll because honestly, I had switched it to doing an extra class because I thought maybe that would be like more, content in a way. But I've learned. Uh, all right. So spread the word, friends. And I love this class kit. Meg love for all of the above. You all are so sweet. Okay, so spread the word, whether you got a ticket or not. If you're on a no buy, could you help us all out by spreading the word? And maybe some of your friends might be interested in purchasing a ticket. So it's totes okay if you're not shopping. I get that. But if you can help spread the word, that would be really cool. And then a couple of other things. I sent email out to some folks on secret sale mailing list. Couple of updates. So Alicia said that she designed a printable for her class that she'll make available to everybody. And she has designed it so that it works with Teresa's one and done die. And so I said earlier that I would show it in case anybody wanted to, needed to get this. Now, it's not required for her class. So don't sweat it if you don't have it and you don't want it. That's totes okay. But if you do want it and you don't already have it, this is Teresa's one and done die. She does have a stamp set, and the card fronts that Jamie puts out always has a sheet of sentiments that's designed to be cut with this die. So every month there's going to be content for you, not to mention the stamp, and I'm sure there will be more to come. And so just like my ultimate sentiments, this is a well-supported die, and Alicia often does sentiments with her sheet loads as digis. She's designed one that she will use in her class, and you can see it's just straight, so if you just wanted to trim it with a paper trimmer, you could, but she did design it to work with the die. So if you already ordered your kit and you want to add this, just email Jamie through her contact form on the Not Too Shabby website, and you can get this added to your order so that it ships with your kit when that ships out. And then the other thing I wanted to mention also was that the paper collection, the paper pad is available for purchase outside of the kit, and you can totally get this, just this, if budget doesn't stretch for getting the full kit. This is available outside of the kit for purchase, whether you want to add an extra one to your kit or you just want to at least have the papers that we're using in our classes. But truthfully, all of the projects, as you can imagine, you can really use anything that you have. So don't feel like you have to buy if you're on a no buy. I totally get it. We can't always buy all the things that we want, and that's totally okay. But just know that if you got a kit, you know, that community harvest is meant to just give your purchase even more value for money. So as we unlock more and we sell more kits together, then hopefully everybody gets more. Oh, okay. Let me write that down. Hold on. I'll answer your question, Susan, but kitty ears. That's kind of cute. Let me try to do something with that for my printable. Thank you for the suggestion. If you have other suggestions, let me know, or requests. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. Short answer. I think they will ship late August. That's the short answer. The more precise answer is I don't know for certain, but I do know that Jamie puts her manufacturing order in on July 21st, the day after Early Bird Special. So right now it's open pre-order, you know, sky's the limit on how many kits we can sell. And so up until the 20th though, Jamie is going to take all of the pre-orders and then she's going to order a little bit more on top of that. And so after the 20th early bird deadline, kits will be limited stock. So when they sell out, they sell out. Manufacturing takes 3 to 4 weeks before they land on Jamie's doorstep. So my guess is mid to late August is when Jamie will start receiving the products. And you all know Jamie is so fast at getting orders out the door, but we're looking at a lot of kits, throughout this pre-order period. So it might take her a while, but if you ordered early, yours will definitely go out the door early. So my guess is like late August is when Jamie will start shipping. And if there are kits still left, September 1st is the last day to order to get your kits in time to craft with at the event. And the reason that's the deadline is so that those live streams I mentioned earlier, if we unlock Acorn Harvest, the homework prep live streams are being scheduled September 13th through, sometime between the September 13th and the 18th, which is the event. So 13th through 17th is going to be when those homework prep live streams will be. So it's just going to be the week leading up to the event so that everybody gets their kits hopefully in time for the very first live stream prep, which will be September 13th. That's why last day to order is the 1st, if there's still even stock left. I wish I could have a pad of nothing but the stripe page. Is that your favorite? This one? My favorite, I used a lot of it. I used this one. Oh wait, let me big screen me. I used front and back. This is the sheet where I like both the front and the back, and I use both on my sample project, and so I had to step both aside for my class. And then this is my second favorite. This is front and back. This is my second favorite print out of this. Oh, what's the other one? Oh yeah, I like this green plaid too. This one's okay. It reminds me of tire tracks though. I don't know why. I mean, I think I know why, but this definitely reminds me of tire tread. So oh no. Oh, Susan, I hope your surgery goes really well and that you have, a full, speedy, complication-free recovery. I know that can be a rough one. But yes, I hope you can craft along. I know it's tough bouncing back from a big surgery like that. Oh, did your mom have knee replacement? Said she is still icing often after therapy, but has bounced back. Oh, that's so great to hear, Danielle. Yeah, I sent off. Oh, I was gonna play with. Oh, dang. Do we still want to be here? I was gonna play with the Fabriano. Okay. Well, I was about to wrap up, but I kind of want to play with this. Alright, if you still want to hang around. It's gonna be anticlimactic, sorry, but I'm gonna have a play. Well, because I would do it whether I was live with you or not, so I may as well stay live. Man, this is so smooth. Julie was not kidding. Okay, so I wonder if the camera will pick this up. Probably not. My lights are so bright. See how much texture is... Okay, on the right is my watercolor paper. And I know it's just white, but can you see the texture on it? A little bit. It's so hard because my lights are so bright. But this is like smooth as butter. Okay. Ooh, let's play with these new colors. All right. Thank you. Everybody cross your fingers for me. Okay, I'm gonna chop off some of this. And I have to move all of this also. Oh my. This is not gonna fit through here. Okay, so the stencil is 6 by 6, so I'm just gonna get myself a 6-inch section here. This will be fast. Let's see. I want to use this. I need to keep these together because I haven't labeled. So how about we do orange and brown? Are you guys digging that? Orange, brown, and yellow, I think is what I want to do. So I'll take orange, brown, and that. So these will be like, you know, leaves have already turned. Although the greens are nice, aren't they? Okay, maybe. We're not going to know right away though, because I have to wait for it to dry to lift the stencil up. But I might be able to tell if it's seeping under. Because the earlier ones that I did, the earlier tests I did, it was definitely seeping pretty early. I noticed very early on it was a fail. Alrighty, so let's get these out of the way. Just want to make sure to keep them with their bottles so I can label them later. Okay. Let's do this to one side. So what I'm trying to do, if folks were at my, oh, you were thinking pink and brown? And maybe teal. But teal for autumn flowers or autumn leaves, yeah? Really? I would not have thought that. Okay, so here's what I've done with this stencil. It's got 2 coatings of pixie spray. And also, I took a dotty tape runner, which is a permanent adhesive, and I dotty tape runnered around the stencil openings. Because I was really hoping that would hold it down real tight to avoid seepage. And it was still a fail. Do I have my fail? My off to the side here is such a mess. I think I have my failed sheet somewhere. I was showing it the other day. Julie was laughing at me. Okay, I'm gonna try to burnish this really well so we get really firm contact. Okay, I'll try some teal. Get these really burnished. These I'm trying to push like on these, and this is what I did on my testing. Here's the thing, I want to teach this technique at the event, but my class I'm teaching live, and I cannot do any tricks of the camera. So it basically needs to be foolproof. But it's not just that. It's that, like, I, um, yeah, I could try that too. Um, but I'm gonna end up with a lot of water though, no matter what. I really think this smooth cardstock though will help. But I really, if I'm gonna teach it at the event, I do want it to be like a nice foolproof technique. But on that last live stream, I don't have them for show and tell today because I put them on my ATCs. Oh, actually, hold on. I have one for my ATC because I kept one for myself. I'll show you. I don't know what I kept for myself though. Hold on. So, I asked everybody in that last live stream which they preferred, and you all like having the color go all the way to the edge. Like that. This I can definitely teach because this I can do no problem consistently all the time. But what I was going for, what I am going for is this look. I think I saved, where is it? Oh no, I lost my leaf. Oh, here it is. Oh, I have some leftovers. I want this. No, that's not it. Where's my perfect one? I had one really perfect one. I can't find it now. Oh well. If you caught that live stream, you know what I'm talking about. You can catch the replay. Okay, so I won't spritz the top. Oh, did we want teal? Okay, hold on. Maybe this teal? Let me take this one. Yeah, Meg, you were one who did watercolor is meant to, but the stencil is meant to keep it inside. And usually unless it seeps under the stencil, it's like not so much water that it would bleed as much as it did. Okay, let's do, this is dry. Just to do something different. So we'll do a little bit on some of these, and then orange on some. And then brown on a couple, so brown and teal, is that the combo? You all have to tell me where teal fits into this story. As much of a fan of teal as I am. I don't have all of the colors on all of them. Pink, brown with teal splatter. I don't have pink here, but we'll do teal and orange, and those will mix and give us some browns, I think. Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh, that was a lot more than I expected to come tumbling out. Teal goes everywhere. Well, you're a girl after my own heart, Erica. I see teal and orange a lot, like, or especially around Halloween. I think I want to put less is more for sure, but I just want to do a little bit more, a little there. Okay, let's bring in our water. I'm spritzing from far up. Ooh, this is nice. That's awesome. Who said teal? Dang, that was a good idea. Was that you, Erica? Oh, that's so pretty. I wish I'd put it on more. As I wasn't really trusting you all with the teal suggestion. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, I think so far it's holding up. Okay, well, to be continued. Follow me on my socials. I'll let you know what this looks like when it dries. Oh no, did I get cross-contamination? Oops. This is looking pretty good. Kind of want to hit that with a little... I feel like I want to hit this with a little bit more water. This too. Oh my gosh. These look so pretty. I feel like I want more color on that one. Let's just do... maybe what I'll do is... I'll pick up some of this color around the edges. Just push it in. I mean, when it absorbs, it'll spread. The water will spread. But I just don't want a lot of... I don't want a lot of the white. Oh, I think this is holding up pretty okay. I mean, proof will be in the pudding when it dries. Okay, don't mess with it too much, Lynn. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry naturally on its own. But you see how... This is why I think it's working. See this one here? Look at how the stencil is holding the water. There's a lot of water puddling there. And the stencil is holding it in. Like here too. See how the water, it's like angled a little bit that way, so it's pooling that way. But the stencil is holding it in. So hopefully we get some pretty good edges. And then when I stamp over it, it'll have a nice, if I can line up my stamp, it'll have nice clean edges with the black outline. So that's the hope. But lining up the stamp is going to be another another tricky problem for me because I'm not that good at lining up stamps. But I feel like... Oh, share the link. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I would have totally forgotten. See, this is what happens. I stream for like 2 hours and then by the time I'm done, I forget what I've promised. Thank you. You all keep me on top of things. Okay, I gotta get my, I need to do it from my... Which one? Do you guys want this one? Or I want to test the 100% cotton one, but we'll save that for another day. I've got to do this from my phone. Because that's where my Amazon account is. So let me find it. Fabriano. Big thank you to Julie Tillman, who suggested this. Now, this Fabriano brand has multiple different lines of like quality, I guess, and also they have different like sizes. of their paper pads too. So you could actually get this. My guess is you can actually get it for, just be careful, look at the prices. I'm gonna get the link for the exact one that I purchased, which was $9.41 for, how many sheets is this? It says, I think it's 12 sheets. So, and some of them, man, some of them are like over $1 a sheet. So, kind of feel like this was good, a good price. And this is hot press. Okay. You know what's weird? It's like slightly a different price today. It's $9.33 today. Isn't that how it's always like on Amazon? Like one day the price will be one thing and then the next day is like something totally different. Okay, I've got the link. Let me find my live stream from my phone now. And then I'll put it in the live chat right now. And that's the Fabriano one. Okay, let me get the other one. Then the other one is, the other one, I don't even know that I don't even know that it has a brand. Because I think it's from China. Because there was, I flipped to the back real quick and there was, I think, some Chinese characters. But it says it's, I don't know if I'm going to be able to necessarily be the best judge of this, but it says it's 100% cotton. And somebody in my live chat the other day said anything 100% cotton is going to be expensive. This was only $8, and it was, I mean, it's half sheets. Okay, there are the two links. Oh, man. Sorry, I didn't label them. Okay, my bad, friends. I was just trying to get the links in quickly. This one is the Fabriano. 25% cotton, 9x12, and there's 12 sheets in here. It's pretty, you can see how thick it is for 12 sheets. And that's the first link. And then the second link is this. This is a watercolor. Let me just open this real fast. Oh my gosh, can't believe I'm keeping you guys here all day. My bad, friends. This is I don't know. Do you guys see a brand in there? I don't know. That's what the cover looks like. This is cold press. I feel the texture, and it's texture front and back. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell whether something's 100% cotton or not, but it says it's 100% cotton. But size, you can see it's like less than half of this sheet. But there's 30 sheets of it, right? And there's only 12 sheets of this one, and it's only $8. This was $9.41. So even if you like doubled this up, it would be 15 sheets that are just like a smidge smaller than the 9x12s. And it's like $1.50 cheaper. I mean, I think both of these, Julie was right. This isn't super expensive. The Fabriano one, and it's specifically their hot press one, studio watercolor. But the link, and it's made in Italy. This one I'm pretty sure is made in China. For what it's worth. Yeah. The 100% cotton one says it's made in China. Okay. So those are those. Oh, that's true. Let me compare it with my Better Press. So this is my Better Press. This feels very cottony. I don't know what I'm talking about, friends. This is super thick. It is very textured on both sides. It's thick stuff. It's good. It feels good. I mean, I don't think I'll know until I start to play with it. But we'll save that for another day. Well, I'll probably play with it offline. And then maybe I'll report back. Yeah, it could work. The thing with, I think I could be wrong. Amanda, you would know, maybe Meg would know. But doesn't watercolor paper have like sizing or something in it that actually helps it to like retain the water better without warping? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if just 100% cotton cardstock has that same properties as a watercolor paper. So I don't know. So Google says 100% cotton, this is like a sponge. It absorbs water deeply and evenly. It's so strong it will not tear or pill when you scrub it or add many layers of paint. It also lasts a long time. So I guess that's why the 100% watercolor paper is better. But yeah, I don't know if it's the same as just using 100% cardstock. So I always thought that watercolor paper had something that helped it to retain all of that water without actually like disintegrating. Okay, friends, thanks so much for hanging out with me today, especially if you were here for both live streams. It's had a lot of fun. Swatching was a lot of fun too, so I hope I've changed some minds as it pertains to whether or not to swatch, because it's so fun to do. I mean, it's worth buying more Lindy's gang just to have fun swatching. Oh, okay. Let me know what you think, Barbara. I just play, yeah. All right. Have a good evening, everybody. I hope from the last live stream, I know that some people are experiencing some stormy weather or some incredibly hot weather. So wherever you're at, I really, really hope you're staying cool, you're staying dry and safe. And I'll see you hopefully next week. I'll be live streaming again. We're gonna do another autumn greetings pre-game party with some of the instructors. So hope to see you then, and hope to see you this Saturday for crafty fun with friends. Thanks, everybody. Bye.